You know, there's a lot of discussion about who gets lung cancer. I want you to meet my friend Doreen, who was diagnosed with lung cancer in 2006.
I've been thinking about it a lot lately, and I think where my fear comes in for my kids is not necessarily now, but what might be in their future.
I never had a sister. Doreen really became my sister.
Doreen was the first patient that we had ever met that had lung cancer.
They said I had a 1 in 5 chance of living a year.
None of us really have any control over our tomorrows. We do have control over our todays.
And I said, well, I'll be the one. I mean, somebody has to be the one. My kids said, Mom, that's like a 20% chance. And I said, well, you know how bad I am with math. I mean, 20%, when something's 20% off, I think it's a really good deal. So it's, you know, it can't be that bad.
My mom's story was about family, not about cancer. In many ways, my mom's final years were more inspiring than sad. And I think it had the ability to either make us or break us. And in our situation, it made us.
Just Doreen's blog. I mean, people from all over the world were reading her blog.
This one's from 2007. At 47, I was diagnosed with stage 4 bronchoalveolar carcinoma. Sounds scary, huh? It is. It's lung cancer. I thought I had pneumonia or TB because I had a cough that just wouldn't go away. I had never smoked or grown up around smoke, and I knew I'd never worked in a coal mine. That's Mom. I love it. I woke up and the cat was staring at me. It was a PET scan. So we showed up for my mom's first lung cancer appointment with Superman shirts on. The physician, you know, was a little more on the side of, yeah, you know, this is stage 4 lung cancer. The odds of you living a long time, you know, not real great. And we walked out in our Superman shirts and said, we should probably get a second opinion because we're ready to fight. I don't know if our capes are on, but we've got some fight in this,
So we teach the patient to go out and not stop at the first doctor, maybe not stop at the second one. Don't stop until you're getting all of these options that are out there for lung cancer treatment.
After we met Doreen, we realized that there were so many people in this fight alone. And Doreen encouraged us to fight for not only for her, but for every patient with lung cancer and the injustice that lung cancer patients feel.
You know, somebody else says I have bone cancer, you don't look for what they've done wrong. Or somebody else has breast cancer, you don't look for what they've done wrong. But when it comes to lung cancer, you automatically assume they've somehow brought it on themselves. It's a disease that's not getting attention, it's not getting funding, and no one deserves it.
I think Doreen's life was extended because she was given hope.
We never even imagined how pervasive the internet was going to be. The same thing goes with the study of the genome and molecular biology. Doreen was a pioneer for personalized medicine, the way we know it today. She was one of the first people that were given a targeted drug. She said, I feel so good, it's ridiculous, I feel wonderful.
I want to be the person who helps the next person live.
The patients are part of the solution, and no one should ever forget that.
Even if I don't live, I want to be the one that they learn something from my clinical trials.
We participate in clinical trials. We give our specimens, our tissue.
And those samples have the answers to cancer.
So that the next person who gets lung cancer, that maybe if my children are ever inflicted with it, that they'll know so much more by then, that they would, you know, that they would survive it.
There are more targeted drugs now that didn't even exist when Doreen was diagnosed.
We're going to get the molecular fingerprints of all these patients and help oncologists figure out how to personalize their therapy. And it's being sponsored through the Bonnie J. Addario Lung Cancer Foundation and Alchemy.
And we are all about solutions. But the most important part of this solution is the patient.
Holding every patient's hand, we can get there faster.
We have a support group where we invite guest speakers from all over the world, and we live stream that into patients' homes. They will learn how to get the right drug and the right treatment at the right time.
The era of molecular medicine is clearly here.
We are just on the forefront. This is her legacy.
We actually found out we were pregnant with Eli the morning that my mom passed away. So on October 11th, we found out, and she passed away that afternoon. So I guess it's the whole circle of life thing, you know.
I love you when you're quiet, and I love you when you're loud.
Every patient matters, and lung cancer matters, and Doreen mattered.
I love you more than Boston loves the Red Sox.
I love you more than soldiers love their freedom. I love you more than referees love their whistles.
That's what I say to my kids. I love Doreen all the way from the ground up to the sky and back down to the dirt. And always will.
Thank you, Bonnie Addario, for having a vision that is changing my world. Dreaming big, Dor. That's my mom. Yeah.
Join us. Help us end this disease. It needs to end. It's time.